Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, wait. I was like checking if my microphone was like muted or not. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time zone. And welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you all have a lovely day or have a lovely day of you. Okay, the music's a bit loud on my end, so I'm gonna soften it a little bit. Let me just change it a little bit. Okay. Once again, let me just repeat what I just said. Okay, anyway. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you all have a lovely day or have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Sorry that I was a bit late than the original stream timing. I was in the middle of scream. It was a bit chaotic, so it is what it is. Because I'm a bit late, I do have a work that I kind of have to finish ASAP, so I'm gonna log in really fast, really hard. So thus, I will have to speed run I will have to log in today, and I don't think I will be able to stream for very long tonight. However, I will do my best to stream as long as I can. In the meantime, I will log in for today's productivity stream. For some reason, my what do you call it? My tracking device that kind of follows me, it's not working out well because I think I need to do a software update. Oh, it's not working out because it probably needs software update. So it is what it is. So I might look like I'm kind of stationary. If I look at the corner a little bit, it's not really following me. It is what it is. So please don't mind it too much. But yeah. Hello, Panya. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. I have a lovely day of you. Welcome. Gokigenyo Grandpa Kai. Grandpa Maho Shoujo Arc? What do you mean Maho Shoujo Arc? So I tried using a new Spotify playlist because I think you might get bored from constantly listening to the previous one. So I found a new one to have a listen, and apparently it is a DNC lo-fi of a new one that I found on Spotify, and hopefully it'll work out well. Thumbnail peak fiction. No! We don't talk about that one. So I will be multitasking, but there is a current work that I have to rush to finish because I was given it quite late just now, and they expect me to finish it like in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna speedrun and lock in. But I will be multitasking, so I will multitask. I think I'll be able to finish it really fast, so it'll be fine. So yeah, in the meantime, if you're doing something, you could be studying, you could be working, or you're doing something like drawing, art, whatsoever, and you need to do something productive, feel free to use this stream as a background, and feel free to be productive with me. Again, as mentioned earlier, I might not be able to stream too long today because I have an early start in the morning. Tomorrow later. Thus I might not be able to stream for very extremely long, but I will try to stream as long as I possibly can. So yeah. The reason why I won't be streaming for too long is because I actually had like a pretty bad migraine since this morning. So I did eat some medication like the moment I got home, but halfway through somewhere it kind of came back in the middle of a scrim session with Red Pain while we were training for the tournament next weekend. So I'm thinking of getting some rest later after this stream so that I could get some sleep or something. Well, not a sleep, but like a nap at least some deep sleep before my early start of the day. I actually intended to, I had thoughts to like, oh, okay, maybe I should potentially like cancel stream or something, but I'm like, if I cancel stream, it means that I wouldn't have a lot of stream in the first place, because recently I already knew I was gonna be busy. I'm like, if I keep canceling streams, it's not gonna be fun. And I made a resolution I was resolved to stream at least like 3 times a week, and trying to integrate work. And no matter how busy I am, I try to integrate some of my work time, even if I'm busy, to also like work while on stream. Thus, I did all this productivity stream with everyone, so I could do like productivity plus Satsuren / Satsu, you know, while I locked in and stuff like that. Headache. I'm also need to do my college work. Oh, then this is the perfect time for you to do your homework. So we can do it together. Yeah, isn't it a perfect time? This will force you to be productive, right? Gotta lock in. That's why it's called lock-in productivity. Headache? In a way, you could call it a headache. But I've long struggled with migraines and headaches for a long period of time. So I have a very high tolerance when it comes to pain. But definitely, for sure, I'm not a huge fan of like dealing with migraines. I don't like dealing with migraines, obviously. If you have ever had migraines or headaches in general, it sucks. Cause like, it's like you're having it hurts from inside, and there's pressure inside your brain, or like in your cranial, in your head, and it sucks. So it's something that you can't get it out or relieve. And it's consistent. Sometimes it hurts to the point that I can't sleep, I can't move, I can't get out of bed. There are times it happened before, so it really depends. That's why I do have medications for it. But there are times that, you know, some people had it with nausea. I had that instances before, but just this morning was just crazy. Because technically I didn't bring my medication out, so it's technically my fault. So I just pulled through. I was like, okay, if I pull through today and I got home, I could pull through it with, as long as I pull through it, I go home, I get my medication, I'll be fine. I just endure it for the rest of the day. So I came home, I shower, I ate medication, I chill a little bit, and then I went for the scream session. And it worked out for at least half the time. Before I went dead silence. Well, not dead silence, mostly silence during the scream session, because I was just dealing with it. But it didn't like affect me too much, because I'm so used to having it, so it doesn't like affect me. But definitely, for sure, it's a sign that, like, yeah, my body needs to get some sleep, because a couple of days ago I was on like 2 days of no sleep, so, or at least sleep deprived. Streetgen, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I said, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Like, let me know if I mispronounced the name, or how do I pronounce the name properly? Because I really feel bad if I mispronounce your name. I'm really bad at pronunciation in general, because my accent is really weird. And I tend to mispronounce your name. Or if you're alternative, you'd like me to call you by, that makes it easier for me to call, feel free to let me know. Stuff like that. but I need to, or principal will balk quick. You gotta do your work, gotta do your homework. Unix, welcome to the stream, welcome. And Region 2, welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you both have a lovely day, or have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream, welcome. Headache, oh yeah, I'm having that now. Anyways, I thought I'll stop by and wish you all the best. I'm gonna rest it out because of the headache. Take care, have fun, Grandpa. Thank you. I hope a good rest. I really hope that your headache will go soon. If it gets really bad, maybe, you know, put a cold, like I think it's a cold patch, or perhaps like a wet towel or something to cool it down, or take some painkillers and medication if you have any. You know, I hope it goes off too soon. Rest well, surgeon. Thanks so much for coming. I hope to see you next stream in the future, and hope the headache go away soon. So, Bunny, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, good, Grandpa. I'm good with you. How you pronounce your name? Okay. I hope so. Fingers crossed. So, Grandpa is into ribbons. I'm not, okay. It's just that it is how the thumbnail was drawn, the art was drawn technically, specifically, not me. Hang on a second. Gotta proofread this real quick. What the frick is this? Sorry, I'm a bit locked in right now because I gotta read through this real quick. Okay, sorry. I was super locked in because they were like, okay, you gotta get this done ASAP. Okay, now I'm done. Yeah. Okay. Crochet Art, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Sorry for the late welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. If you are doing anything that you need to be productive on, feel free to join us. I too am doing something productive as well. I'm practically doing work and study as well. So if you need to do it as well, feel free to join. Take this time to study, work. If you have an assignment you need to do, feel free to do it as well alongside with me. If you have to work, whatsoever, do it as well. If you need to draw something, go ahead and draw as well. I guess something along that line. Yeah, Duff Bell, welcome to the stream, welcome. Hey, have a lovely day, of you. Welcome to the stream, welcome. Again, for those who just came in, sorry, I gotta pin this because I feel like some of you didn't know that I have a Discord server. If you'd like to join our Discord server, we do have a Discord server. But sorry, it was Davy's homework. But for those who just came in, I am currently for those who just came in, as I mentioned earlier, I do have some stuff to do. I do have an early start of the day, like later or tomorrow, technically tomorrow morning. So because I have an early start of the day, I do have to go off. I won't be not go off now. I mean like go off early. So I won't be streaming that long tonight, but I'll be streaming as long as I can. And because I actually had like a pretty bad migraines going on, so it's been going on quite bad since in the morning. But in the morning I forgot to bring my medication out, so I resisted it. I held back for like the entire morning to like the rest of like for like very super duper long, basically. But when I came home, I did kind of like ate my medication. It did got better, but I did have a scream session for preparation of Marvel Rebel tournament next weekend. So as such, it did came back for a bit because it comes and goes. Technically, if you have migraines before, you understand how it feels. Sometimes it gets severe, sometimes it doesn't. So it's kind of a sign that my body's like, okay, it's giving me a sign that okay, you gotta rest. I mean, not rest, but like it's giving me signs that like, okay, the frick. Oh, okay. It's like giving me a sign like, okay. Yeah, it's like giving me signs like, okay, you gotta rest a bit. You gotta start resting. That kind of thing. So yeah. So yeah, so I plan to stream as long as I can today, and then after that, bro, I'm not braining anymore. I'm not functioning properly anymore. I better stream as long as I can today, and then afterwards, I will stop. I will just shut everything out. Like I will not do work or anything whatsoever. I will just rest, and then start, and then just go to work in the early morning. Because I have an early start of the day. I'll just go to work in the early morning, and then just take the night off, the rest of the night off after the stream end. Because normally after I end stream, I don't just like end off stream and that's it. Like, I don't do that. That's not how it works for me. For me, it's like after I end off stream, I still do some work behind the scenes. At least that's how I do stuff. That's why it's like it gets to me. Sometimes it gets to me and I just end up like ditch, you know? It's a pinch. It's a pinch. Do you do what you want, King? Huh? Oh good. Not the migraines. Yeah. If you have experienced migraines before, they're just like the worst part of like okay. It's like a kind of pressure, like a headache, but it's not just headaches. It's sometimes pins and needles, but it's also like that cranial pressure in your head that never goes away, and sometimes it's so bad that you get nauseous and you feel feverish. Like it makes you feel feverish. You just feel so unwell and feel sick, and like you don't feel good at all. Like you just feel like yeah. Sorry to yawn. So yeah, it's just not a fun time in general. It's just not a fun time. It's like the worst time to deal with when you have migraines. I was yawning, not NYA. I swear, this shows how sleep deprived I am. I'm constantly yawning. Stop yawning! Stop! Stop it! What is this? Oh. Done with this. You feel well soon, thank you. I mean, yeah, the medication takes some time. It just comes and goes sometimes. Sometimes it just stays there. Sometimes it's consistently just there. Sometimes it just disappears. Sometimes it just, you know, it sucks. But it is what it is. It is like, it is what it is kind of moment. So, me. Sorry, I'm drinking water. And my game is not fun. Never had one, maybe? I guess a lot of people, like, misunderstands between migraines and headaches. So, the thing about migraines is, a lot of people think that migraines is just like headaches, but it's not. I get freaking migraines and headaches, so I can easily differentiate between both. The only way I can explain to you, it's kind of hard to explain it unless you kind of like experience it firsthand. But the closest way I can explain it to you is, so migraine is like you feel pressure in your head more than Oh. Sure. So migraine is more of like you feel pressure in your head, and then sometimes it kind of screws around your brain more than headaches. Headaches is just you feel the pain. You don't feel. Sometimes you feel dizziness, but you just feel the pain and sometimes dizziness, sometimes nausea, but it's not that severe. But when it comes to migraines, it's like you actually feel like your brain is being screwed up. Like you feel a lot of pressure. You can feel like something squeezing your brain. That's how it feels like. That's the closest I can explain to you. But when you actually feel it, it's not even a fraction of what it feels like when I'm explaining it to you. Does that make sense? You're Alicia, right? Should I call you Alicia or Adilla at this point? Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I have a lovely day. I have a lovely day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I get that a lot. I get them a lot. That's not good. Have you seen like a doctor, like a specialist for it? Because if you get it very frequently, you should actually get it checked. It's not a good thing. It means rest. To be honest, yeah, I don't know which one is headache or migraine. It's kind of hard to explain because like some people have it differently. For me specifically, because my migraine can get super severe, to the point that I can't sleep at all. Like I really can't sleep. I do have migraines that's severe. But I also have migraines that's like borderline of headaches and migraines. That's when I kind of like, okay. How about pain in only one side of the head? It depends on what type of pain it is. It's like, do you feel like it's pins and needles kind of pain? What type of pain is it? It feels like, what kind of description of kind of pain? Is it like, as if someone's pressing it in, like a pressure kind of pain? Or do you feel like it's like, almost like something is stabbing you, that kind of pain, that kind of thing? It's a lot of thing that kind of, it doesn't just mean where the pain is. Of course, where the pain does explains quite a thing, because like different parts of your brain controls different parts of your body, and that kind of affects the way your body functions, and like it does affect a lot of things. But what type of pain also kind of explains whether it's a headache or migraine. I had migraine once and it hurt like hell. Yeah, I would say like most of the time severe quote unquote headaches are usually migraines. But again, I'm not you, so I don't know specifically. I can't really say. So yeah. Like about to explode, then I think it might be, because it might be closer to a migraine. I suspect it could be a migraine more than a headache. Because that's like the close, that seems more like a migraine kind of symptom than a headache. How do you know me? I was like looking through my VODs the other day, and I saw like Alicia, like that profile picture looks like Alicia, and I was like, I had a coursemate that had migraine a lot and needs meds a lot, and I'm like, oh god. You do not want to know the amount of meds I have per day, per week. Like every week I consume a lot of meds. It's just, it's low key. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. If that makes sense. Once I finish my internship, I will change my name back to the old one. Oh, okay. Is it because of an internship? That's why you... Is it for reviewing purposes or something? I remember you mentioned it on the previous stream or something. Previous stream. Croco, welcome to the stream. Welcome. If you love video or have a lovely day of you, welcome to the stream. Welcome. If you're like doing anything, feel free to. If you're doing anything that is like productive, that needs to, or if you would like to be productive alongside with me, feel free to do so. I'm also currently working and studying at the same time. All the best for your internship. Yeah, all the very, very best. I hope it goes smoothly. I can't believe time passed by so fast. Some of you already are like working adults. Some of you already like graduated from your high school, university, stuff like that. Some of you already in internship. Can't believe it. That TV in the background with the angle and everything, with the attention to detail. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm the type of person who likes, when it comes to background overlays, I tend to like to include a lot of things that's related to law, related to the community, like, especially this background. I really love it a lot because it does put a lot of, like, I stressed a lot of things when it comes to backgrounds. I don't just put like random things all together for my backgrounds. I gotta give a hard time for my background artist most of the times. But I'm really glad that it actually shines through and it's being shown. So I'm really glad that you liked it a lot as well. Got to have a great stream if you want to. Thank you, Dolphin. Thank you so much for coming by in. Have a good rest and hope to see you on the next stream in the future stream ahead. Bye. Everyone grew so much. Grandpa, your age is... I'm not that... Why are you saying as if I'm so old now? Oh, true, I didn't notice a mask and such on the shelf too. It's like the minor details. If you notice it, then you notice it. If you don't, then it is what it is. I'm that type of person. It's like, if you notice, you notice. If you don't, it is what it is. By the way, I just want to ask if the audio is too loud or too soft, is it okay? If it's too loud, let me know. If it's too soft, let me know. I actually forgot to kind of like ask that at the start. I love when there's a lot of details in the VTuber's background. I mean, I'm a production person. If I'm not paying attention to details, I feel like I'm asking for it. I'm asking myself to get hit by myself. Now I got a lot of lore to catch up on. I mean, if you'd like to check out my lore video that was released last year, my 1.0 lore video that was so late in the release. This was my lore video that was released last year. It was so late and outdated. I actually have more to the lore now. It's just that I didn't have I'm just working on it, and I'm kind of thinking of not just putting it as a lore video. I'm thinking of different ways to implement laws, or in a stereotypical way of putting it as a lore video. So I'm the type where I like to do a lot of mystery stuff, a lot of like knickknacks. I like to make you all do a little bit of like exercise your brain kind of thing. I mean, when I first debuted my 1.0, I made y'all do puzzles and whatnot. So, ain't it fun? Is it not fun? So I'm thinking of bringing it back. Maybe something even more. I don't know, I'm still thinking. But I do have a couple things updated. I did not do a 2.0 lore video for my 2.0 debut because my 1.0 lore video didn't come out at that point. But I did showcase my 1.0 lore video alongside with my 2.0 debut. So that means I gotta update you guys with my 2.0 lore. Or an updated lore. It's not really considered 2.0 lore, it's just an updated lore to the... I can't tell you if it is a prequel, a sequel, or a context. I can't tell you. It is whether you know it or you know it. It's fine for me, okay. So I can tell what you're working on. It's NDA, so I can't really tell you what I'm working on. But I'm working on a lot of stuff. That I'm cooking a lot of stuff. Some of them is work related, some of them is content creating related, and I'm also studying in the background. So I'm multitasking a lot. I'm basically multitasking. Your accent's so interesting. Is it Aussie? Take a guess. Take a guess. A lot of people have been asking about it. Some people think that I'm like an Australian and Aussie. Some people think that I'm a Brit, like UK and English, because of my accent. I'm gonna tell you, I'm neither. I have a very mixed accent indeed. Yes. Man, it's so mixed, I don't know. Yes, I have a very mixed accent. Like, an Asian plus Aussie plus UK. Because you could tell it is Aussie plus Cockney plus English plus Asian accent all mixed together, so it's like very, very mixed. It's so unique that people can't tell where I'm from, and people can't even like I don't know, it's why people can't really tell where I'm from in general. No one knows. Not gonna lie, we're chatting so much, bro's not gonna get any work done. I'm multitasking. I'm pretty good at multitasking to the point that I'm just doing a lot of things at once. So it's fine. Kaya Walker is official too for hey, since when? Since when? She only appears on April Fools or on like special dates, I guess. It depends. I get to decide when Kaya appears, okay? Only I get to decide. Plus, she's busy. Maybe like Valentine's Days or April Fools. I mean, she appeared on April Fools. Right? Mr. Worldwide? Long yeah, bro. Belongs in every hood? Nah, not that. not to the extent. I mean, I got called out by my other friends who are actually Australians, and they're like, "Yo, Kai, you're like, you speak more like an Aussie than we do, even though we're actually Australians." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then they were like saying like, "You say mate more than we do as an Australian." I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Do you not say mate?" And like, they were like telling me things like, "You represent Australians more than we as Australians. Sometimes we wonder if we're the Aussies or you're the Aussie." I got called out. And then they were like, "If you ever visit Australia," I feel like they were like, maybe you're gonna be the one who's been questioned as if you're an Australian or we are the Australians. I'm just like, no, there's no way. He's hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. I love you, dear. Lovely to have you. Welcome to the stream, welcome. I was just like, don't call me out like that. Cause the way I just say mate is just, I don't know, I'm so used to calling mate or like bro. Cause they say like, they would just say bro a lot more than mate. But I just say mate more than bro. And they're like, they just say like, "Are you the type that if you visit like any other countries, you get influenced by the accent?" I'm like, "Not really, no. But they're like saying like, "So if you visit Australia, does that mean that your accent might shift more to the Australian side because your accent already has like that Australian based, like that base already has like Aussiness basically. So does that mean that if you were to move to Australia or if you visit Australia, would your accent be more Aussie like?" And I was like, I don't know. I've never been to Australia. I'm kind of scared though, not gonna lie. And then, sorry, I was yawning. They were just like, "Oh no, Grandpa's gonna turn Aussie." I fear spiders. Yeah, I actually told them that I was kind of scared to go to Australia, partially because, what the other reason is because I was scared of like, you know how Australia, they always say like, okay, they have like a lot of poisonous snakes, the dangerous animals, bugs, reptiles, so on and so forth, etc., etc. So I'm kind of scared. I'm genuinely kind of scared. That's why I'm like, yep. It's wow. I would be paranoid 24/7. I think you will not get any sleep, Eugene, at this point. You'll be like, would there be spiders? Spider. I mean, technically spiders are everywhere in the world, I think. But I think it's just the spiders in Australia is just crazy big. Okay, it's actually quite cold right now. I'm gonna grab my jacket real quick. I gotta stop yawning, for God's sake. Can't agree with the spiders. I said fear them as well. Oh, I mean, it's spiders we're talking about. It's thy spiders. It's those creepy crawlers. Yee. Stop yawning, please. I'm begging you. Stop yawning. I'm not done with my work. Body, stop yawning. Totoro music? It is. You can actually see what is playing right now in the bottom left side of the screen. But I remember waking up one time in bed, I had a spider beside me. Oh, that gave me the edge. Disgusting, mate. Bro, oh my god. Mate, you instantly just wake up. You'll be like, oh. And then you'll freeze. You'll freeze right there. Instantly. Froze. Just instant freeze mode. Oh, stop yawning, please. Hi, Kiana. I was wondering how. Yeah, I was wondering how that spider ended in my room. To be honest, it was literally out of nowhere. Kai summoned this spider. No, I can't. I'm not a spawner. I'm literally not a spawner. How am I gonna? If I would spawn anything, I wouldn't even spawn. Of all things, I wouldn't spawn spiders. My god, Stellus, I thought you went to bed. Huh? Stellus, I thought you went to bed. But hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Look for this spider spawner and break it with pickaxe. Anyhow, though at least that's the only time that happened. Oh god, that sounds really bad, not gonna lie. Which I am glad for. Now, how are you doing there, Kai? I am doing alright, I guess. In general, even though I'm just 1 hour into the stream, I'm already doing quite a lot of work done. I have a lot of work already done already, so that's a good thing, right? Like, I have like about 25% done ish in like 1 hour, but most of them are like the urgent stuff that are done. Now I'm just doing stuff that are not urgent. Like I have time to deal with. I have like easy time to deal with. Like they're not like urgent they're not, bro, I'm not braining anymore. They're not things that are due like ASAP. I'm in bed, yeah. I'm stopping by there because I'm about to pass out, but I'm sure work is going on. You don't have to. You should have just went to bed and sleep, Stylus. But I hope you get a good night's and good night rest. Thanks for stopping by. It's super duper late for you though. Thank you for stopping by, Stylus. Have a good night's sleep and good night rest. Yeah, do you have a stream tomorrow, Stylus? I know you stream in the morning. Oh, so I have to give a shout out for Stylus. Hang on. Let me give a shout out to Stylus. Stylus streams on Twitch. He streams on Twitch. Please follow him on Twitch. He usually streams on the daytime. Well, in my time it's daytime. He's an artist. Oh hell yeah, I do, but I'm a sleep struggle. That's true. He's a fellow elder. He is a punk, bluish, sea-themed guy. He's a punk man, a punk elder. But he's a very, very nice, chill guy. So if you like, please do drop by his stream. I think he's streaming tomorrow, basically. He usually streams in the daytime, with almost every single day except the weekends. So if you are able to hop by his stream, say hi. He does amazing artwork. He's very, very chill, very, very nice. If you like all this type of comfy atmosphere, or just like to chill around and chat, hop by his stream, check it out. Maybe you'll like it. You know. It is part of Red Midnight, which is his origins. He's part of Midnight Zone, but then Red Pink and Midnight Zone, when you combine, it's called Red Midnight. So, yeah. And Stylus is actually our sub for the upcoming Marvel Rivals tournament. So he has been training with us for streams. And he's doing an amazing job training with us. Also, fun fact, Stella's an Aussie. So he was one of those... He's one of the Aussie that was calling me out. That was saying like I was speaking more like an Australian than an Aussie is. Because I was saying mate more than an Aussie is. 1 hour already? I'm not finished with the icon. Gamba, Unix. Icon takes forever, I swear. Artwork takes a long time. The dedication, the art. Oh. I swear, the commitment with art is so crazy. The people who are able to draw so fast are insane, I swear. Like, when and... I swear, there's something about the art, my friend artists, like Win, Stylus, Tetsu, Alice, all these artists, they are crazy insane, because they're not just talented, they can speed. And when they speed, it's not like, oh, it's just sketch. It's clean. It's freaking clean. I'm like, you call this a sketch? What's wrong with y'all? Yippee link. But it's true though, I sound more American than I do Aussie. Okay, technically Stylus, I think between the Aussies in Red Midnight, I think Rain has the thickest Aussie accent. But Rain also has that... Sometimes Rain does the Scottish accent. So it's kind of funny. So you can do the Scottish accent, and then you could also do the... He does sound Aussie. Like his default is Aussie. But then when he turns on his Scottish accent, sometimes he can't switch it back. It takes him a while to switch to switch back. I swear, to switch back to Aussie. But then Stylus is like, you can tell he's Aussie, but he does have that hint of American accent more than Aussie. Sometimes it depends. I think it's because of your upbringing. Sometimes I think, are you more exposed to American culture than Aussie culture since young? It's definitely more Aussie, yes. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, the way he speaks is just very, very Australian. I think that's, but I find it funny because Bobby was like saying about how Rain sounds like I can't say this on stream. I would say it on stream unless they say it on stream. I can't say it on stream. I only can say it if it's on VC. I can't say it on stream. It's gonna sound bad. I mean, Ray knows it. Blobby knows what he said. Everyone knows it. I'm a walking identity crisis. This is normal for me. Listen, Stones, I can kinda relate to you to a certain degree because I too have an identity crisis at times. Like, people can't identify what my accent is. Even sometimes I'm questioning what accent do I have. Like, when people ask if I have an Australian accent or I have a UK accent or like UK Cockney accent, I can't tell. I genuinely can't answer that because like it's mixed. Because I am definitely Asian, but none of my family members has my accent. I don't know how it where it came from. I don't understand where it came from, obviously. So it's just, I don't know. It's not even because of like my education system, because none of them actually speaks in this accent. I'm not even exposed to any Cockney or British shows or Australian shows or anything of that culture to pick up that specific accent. I didn't have friends that were in that accent either, or influences. So it's like, how the heck do I have this accent? Usually you're exposed to a certain culture or something that makes you like pick up a specific accent, right? But for some reason I just you know, for some way I picked it up. I think it's because I'm Filipino, so the American accent just comes naturally, but I'm born in Aussie, but I can speak Filipino, but did study Japanese, now learning some Korean. One client who is Canadian asked if I was from Canada too. I was like, huh? Is this a thing? Is this actually a thing? But what does it got to do with you being a Filipino, so the American accent comes naturally? Where, what does it come from? Where, what, how does it come from? Huh? I always thought it sounded like a Filipino. Me? Or Stylus? Me? Me? Okay, that's a first if you're referring to me. I'm hearing a lot of firsts. If you're referring to me. It also reminded me that I am pure Filipino, but the one thing is that I used to speak only English and only understand it until 3rd grade. I did not even know where my English only came from. Wait, what? Wait, I gotta reread that. My brain didn't register it. Wait. So you're pure Filipino, but you only spoke in English. Wait, I'm a bit confused. So you... Huh? Okay, wait, so you're actually Filipino. You're born and raised in Philippines. So in your household, you only spoke. You communicate purely in English. So you're exposed purely in English. And you only learned and understand Tagalog? Wait, what's the dialect that you picked up? Tagalog or a different dialect? Because the most common, well, internationally known, I'm not saying all, internationally known common dialect in the Philippines that we internationally know of is Tagalog for the Philippines. But I know there are different dialects in the Philippines. My main dialect was supposed to be Tagalog, but is Bisaya. But Bisaya? Is it is it called Bisaya or Bisaya? 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I really, really don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Bisaya? Bisaya? I know I sound very like Bisaya? Because I know, I remember that Vince and Alice, they don't speak in Tagalog. Because that's not their main dialect as well. But Tagalog is slowly being like the main dialect used in the Philippines, especially in the capital, over the recent years. Because I guess because it's being used in the capital city, and it's also recognized internationally that most Filipinos who moved overseas, as well as internationally commonly known dialect for the Philippines is Tagalog. It's not Bisaya. I think Bisaya is like the second common dialect that for the Philippines. I'm not too sure about it, but I know Tagalog is the first one. I don't know if it's Bisaya is the second one or not. You got it? Oh, okay. I was second questioning myself. I'm doubting myself. Second guessing myself. There are a lot of dialects, not only that. Yeah, I know there's a lot. But I've heard of like a couple, but I know Bisaya and Tagalog are the two that I've heard of the most. I didn't know of the other ones yet. I don't... At least I don't remember. Because the friends, the Filipino friends I know of, they mainly spoke in Tagalog or English. Or they spoke like a Bisaya, but they didn't... It's like another dialect. I don't know. Does Alice speak in Bisaya? Or... I can't remember. What was the dialect there? But you know what? You know what's the easiest way? Because I know Vince is not streaming. Alice is streaming. I know who to DM. I know who to DM. I'm gonna DM this person. Vince, I have a question. What dialect do you... I asked Vince, what was your primary language? He was like, cute language. This guy is gaslighting me! You're gaslighting me! Vince! This guy is gaslighting me! Oh, Vince! He's just like, ask Alice. I swear, this guy. Oh my god. Okay. I'll ask Alice next time instead. I'm being gaslit. Anyway. Here's the funny thing. I wasn't even supposed to expose to my family that speaks English because they've been speaking most of the time Bisaya or Tagalog. There's... What? Wait. So your family doesn't... Wait. I'm trying to understand this. Hang on. I'm trying to understand this real quick. Wait, eyes. I'm trying to understand this real quick. So, okay. You're not... I was not even exposed to my family that speaks English? Because they've been speaking most of the time. So you're saying they spoke in English purely? No. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Am I not registering it correctly? Wait. They spoke in Bisaya, Tagalog most of the time, right? But you conversed in English? And they didn't know? The whole time? That you don't know how to Huh? Do they know? Now? Do you confess? No way. So you hid it for like... How does that work? How does that freaking work? For me, one side of my family speaks a different dialect called... I don't know how to pronounce that. Ilocano? Is that... How do... Ilocano? I genuinely don't know how to pronounce it. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Ilocano? I understand nothing. Help the moment. The girl line. That's my first time hearing someone speaks in Ilocano. Oh! I've never heard of the language Ilocano before. Like the dialect. You're pronouncing it right? Englishing is Englishing! Yo, maybe I can pronounce the Philippines dialect better than I think. But I can't speak them. I can only pronounce the name. I can't speak them. Can't, like, I tried learning to pronounce Tagalog words. I was like, how the it doesn't roll off my tongue. I'm just my accent just go through. It's diff. On that side, I could tell if my fan are arguing. Oh, my fan? Oh, your family! I was like, my fan? Your family are arguing, or it's casual conversation, because I know it comes with sounding sassy or angry, but they were laughing and I'm going through an emotional roller coaster of Aussie confusion. I actually get that. I kind of understand that a little bit, because for those who don't know, if you have relatives or you know friends who have relatives who speaks in like okay, I think the best example is if you know of anyone or if you watch animes or anything who speaks in dialects like Cantonese, Hokkien, or like for Korean side is Busan accent, or Japanese is Osaka-en. All these kind of accents, they sound very rough, and they sound harsh, or like Hong Kongers or Taiwanese. Most of the time when they speak, they sound very rough, very sassy, or sometimes when they talk, they're loud, rowdy. Sometimes they might come off the wrong way. Sometimes they might rub you off the wrong way. You might misunderstand them. You might thought they were angry at you. Sometimes you may think like they're pissed at you or whatnot. But that's just generally how they speak. I had friends like that. I had family members like that. I know people like that. I have colleagues like that. I have acquaintances like that. So I'm like, I'm just like, I'm always like tipping toes, like walking eggshells sometimes. But over time, I just got used to it. I'm just like, okay, okay, okay. I see. Okay. I'm just like, okay. But it doesn't just work on like them talking. It actually goes off like when they speak in different languages too. It's not just them talking in that specific dialect. It also like kind of works in when they speak in different languages as well. Sometimes it carries on. I think because the accent comes through when they have a very thick accent. Yeah, that they didn't know, but they didn't think it was words that I cannot understand what they were saying before. That's why I mentioned I learned my own language during the 3rd grade of my elementary. I'm genuinely questioning, how do you went through, wait, you were exposed, it's not like you were not exposed, Ice. Okay, so I'm a bit confused. So you were exposed since you were born, right? You were born and raised, and your whole family speaks, you know, like they said, like things like, okay, you gotta teach your kids since they're young, you gotta expose to them. You gotta expose them to languages since they're young, right? To teach them languages or dialects. How were you not exposed to pick up your own family language? Because they speak to you in Tagalog and what was the other one? Wait, my brain is not braining. What was the other language again? Bisaya, yeah. How do you not pick it up? You should be able to understand some words at least, right? But at least now you're able to understand, right, Ice? Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That is true. My mother's dialect, it's like she's angry. But sometimes it's not like they're actually angry. It's just the words being used. You know? I can speak a little bit, but like I can't. Honestly, sometimes I can understand. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I just guess. Like I can guesstimate because I can like kind of like fit in the words to guesstimate the content. In truth, no. But this day, yes. Like from before, I never even understand a single thing. Oh my god, my voice cracked. A single thing with my own language. How do you survive? Do you not have family gatherings? Wait, let's say if your family is like, okay, can you help me grab that? Can you help me grab this? How do you understand that when you're a kid? Because you probably had to do like household chores or something like that, or I don't know. How do you do that if you didn't know what your parents want you to do or your family wanted you to do? Or like, you know, family gathering and stuff like that. How do you deal with that? You try to speak English as well. Oh, so they kinda are they are kind of being forced to learn to speak English. Okay. Which is kind of good in a certain way, because how do I say this? Because technically speaking, English is currently the universal language internationally. Whether you like it or not, it is being used universally. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but apparently American English is the English that everyone goes to. The to go. But I personally, I don't know. I'm more of like a UK English. I grew up studying UK English, but over time, because of work related stuff, because industry stuff, they are more catered with US, include like keyboards and stuff. I kind of feel like I'm being exposed to US English as well. So it's like, it's to a point that my English is like, some of my spellings are like UK. Most of my spellings is UK. But then I also have like US English mixed into the UK English. So it's kind of like, what the frick is going on? Am I going US English or am I going UK English? Well, I could say it's 50-50. My experiences were both good and bad when I only knew English way back, because there are certain subjects I was screwed. I don't know how the Philippines examination works, because do you take exams in English or is it in like Tagalog? Because I know not all like, wait, is Tagalog like the primary language for throughout the entire the Philippines now? Because I remember that there are places in the Philippines who don't use Tagalog. I don't know. Yeah, like Joe in US and Gal in UK as an example. Yeah, basically. And then there's also like, you know, chips and fries, crisp, biscuits. That's another one. That's a lot of things that they say. No, it depends. There are some places they mainly focus on Tagalog. I know the capital area is considered, they will use Tagalog as a primary, for example. No, the capital, they'll use Tagalog and English, if I'm not wrong. While there are some focusing on both your dialect and the main dialect. Lastly, there are some that it focus your main dialect rather than Tagalog. So it depends on which region you're in. Okay, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense. I don't know, because lastly there's some lastly there's some that it focuses on your dialect rather than Tagalog. Wow, they really based it in I mean, the Philippines is actually quite big. So since the Philippines is that big, they can, I guess, based on what it is. I guess it makes sense, because it's best, they based it based on whatever fits the best, right? To that province, I would say. Oh, hello Milton, welcome to the stream, welcome. Hope you have a lovely day, have a lovely day ahead of you. Welcome to the stream, welcome. I thought you were in Alice stream. Why are you here? Why are you here? I thought you were in Alice stream. I see you in Alice stream. I thought she finished her run in her stream. Is she doing a second run of Ender Magnolia? Is she doing a second run? I'm pretty sure she finished the game. Cause I saw the credits came up. Or was it like a second poll? Because I like being in both. Grandpa, jeez, she's not finished. Oh, I thought she was. My bad. Well, I'm sorry. I think there are possible ways I might have only known English, which are the textbooks on my family's computer or the games I use. Textbooks on your family's computer? What? Why are there textbooks on your family's computer? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna sound when I'm saying this. Back then, we have textbooks on paper, like it's book. That's why it's called textbooks. It's books. But that's also the reason why our backs are breaking. Like, not gonna lie though, I actually have like a I actually have I used to carry like so heavy stuff to the point that my back got so painful. Like, not my back, not just my back, my shoulders. Cause like I always bring so much books, like unnecessary books, and not just books, just everything in general. I was known to be the Doraemon of the class, because I will always have things. Like if you need scrap paper, if you need A4 size paper, if you need spare pens, stapler, hole puncher, ruler, scissors, etc., etc. I will always have one. It was even to the point where even our teachers would ask me for stuff because I would always have it. Like supply. I'm like the supply person. And it's just weird because like I literally have everything, and it's very rare that I would not have anything. I even have like a mini first aid kit with me at all times. Even to this day, when I go out, I also have a mini first aid kit. I will have like a wet tissue and a dry tissue whenever I go out. I also have like a power bank, a portable charger basically, with me at all times that has like 3 different cables. So if you have an iPhone, if you need those, what's it called again? 10 pin? I think it's called 10 pin, or the USB-C, sorry, not USB, Type-C cable, or you need like the, yeah, it's called USB. What is it called again? It's called USB-C, right? Is it called USB-C? I gotta check this. It's actually it's actually eating up my brain. USB-C cable. No, USB-C is Type-C cable. 10 pin is the 10 pin cable is the iPhone cable. Seriously, not 10 pin. What's the freaking, what is it called? What's the Apple iPhone cable? What is it called? Lightning cable. Yes, lightning cable. And then what's that phone? And what's the Android cable? What's that Android cable charger called? It's not USB-C, is it? Micro USB! Micro USB! Yes, there we go! I remember it! Micro USB! Yeah, that's called. I was like, what's it called? Micro. I know it's called something USB. Something USB. Micro USB. So I will have like those like lightning cable, micro USB, and Type-C cable outlet. Not outlet, like a cable. Like the older version Android. If you have an older version Android, you will know Android phones. Before it was Type-C. Nowadays it's Type-C. I think iPhone these days are also Type-C now. I know iPads are Type-C. I don't know about iPhones. My current iPhone, it's not Type-C. It's lightning cable. But it's because it's iPhone 11. I don't know, it's iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I don't know if it's, is it iPhone 11 Pro Max? I don't remember. But this iPhone is only it's used for what do you call it? It's used for work and VTuber purpose. I have a personal phone that is Android because I don't freaking know how to use Apple products. Yes. I'm really extremely bad with Apple products. I don't think Apple products are user friendly, in my personal opinion. Yes. Unlike textbooks, you're getting sick. Oh. I think when I was in high school, I would carry around 27.2 kg in my backpack every day. Do you weigh your backpack, Milton? I have a classmate like that, lol. I'm probably one of those classmates that you have. You know, in your class, you always have that one of those classmates that will have everything on them, or you have friends that will have everything and anything on them, like you could rely on. Yeah, I'm probably one of those friends or classmates that you were like, okay, if I have them with me, I would not have to worry about anything. Help, I also do that as well, but things I carry now is getting lesser now. Oh, do you mean lightning adapter? No, lightning cable. Yeah, iPhone is lightning, and so is iPad. No, iPad is US. iPad is actually Type C, because I'm using an iPad. Wait, where's my iPad? Yeah, I'm using an iPad for my storyboarding stuff and some of my note taking stuff. I use iPad. When I go for work stuff, in the case where I don't feel like bringing my laptop, I use iPad. I don't use I used to bring my Android Samsung tablet out, but I realized it sucks when it comes to drawing or writing. I feel like when it comes to like the pen, the Android pen, it sucks AF. And it was already dying. The battery doesn't last long enough. So that's why I invested into an iPad, and I still have the Android tablet. It's it's gone. It's still there. But I invested in iPad, and I've been using an iPad more now than my Android. So my friends saw how bulky my bag was and asked me to weigh, and that's what it turned out to be. Oh, maybe I should have weighed it back then. Maybe I should have done that. Oh, Win is streaming? Oh, but Win is streams on Twitch. I can't raid her if I want to. Hang on. Check out Win. Win is our local red midnight seal. She's very, very cute. She streams. She's from NA. So she streams in a very weird timing for me. I'm surprised streaming at this time, but she streams on Twitch. This is Win's Twitch. If you like, you can please follow her on Twitch. She's very, very cute. She's also an artist, so please check it out. She's very, very talented as an artist, and she's very, very entertaining as well. Please follow Win on Twitch. I think you use the terminology follow on Twitch, right? Not subscribe. Subscribe is like you becoming a membership. I will. I usually just order ones that are online rather than the ones that's provided from the Android phones or tablet. Well, it depends. Personally, for me, I don't really find a difference. I guess, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the Android side for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just not a huge fan. I feel like iPad, when it comes to like the drawing stuff, it's way more cleaner and better. Like there's more functions to it. I can see the appeal for using like iPad in general compared to using a Samsung tablet. Plus the battery life lasts longer than a Samsung tablet. I usually have ones that is recommended from my artist friends if you don't want to deal with the iPad. Oh, that is true. But I'm not really like artist person. The reason why I bought an iPad is because I'm using it more of like if it's genuinely because I want to use it for storyboarding or because I'm an artist, I wouldn't get just purely an iPad. I'll probably get something else more than just an iPad. Like I'll invest more into more than just a tablet. But the reason why I do like a lot of research than just that, I'll get like something more. I'll probably get more like I'll probably get like I don't know. There's so many things I could have gotten more than just an iPad. Like there are so many various other things that we could have gotten besides, you know, just an iPad or a tablet. And this is my personal opinion. Go back about the bags, like you needy. Oh, you need to almost carry everything that you think is needed for school. My back almost got injured like an S-curve during my elementary days, so I had to stop carrying heavy stuff because how fragile my back is before. Oh, you gotta take care of your back, mate. If you don't, oh my god, that is not good. That is not good. You should take good care of your back. Your back is actually very, very important. I don't know if it's okay to ask this, but do you have any VTuber friends that do digital art streaming? Yes, I do. I do know of a couple. Stylus does one. Alice does one. Tetsu, Tetsu don't really do digital art streaming. Stylus, Tetsu, and Win. It depends on what time zone you're in. If let's say you want around this time zone, I would say Alice streams around this time zone and does art streaming the most. When it comes to digital art, another one is what's her name again? What is her name again? Hang on. Let me check. Lady Noriko also does hers, I believe. If I'm not wrong. Let me double check. If I'm not wrong, I should be right. Is it Lady Noriko? Oh no, not Lady Noriko. What's her name? Oh, Tama! Sorry, I messed up the name. Tama also does art stream. Around this time. I believe she's... Is she... Yeah, Tama Azlight is also doing art stream. Around this time as well. Usually. But if you want in the morning, in the early morning, Win does it sometimes. I know morning Win does that as well. Win streams in a different time, I guess. It depends time to time. Whereas for Stylus, it's more of like morning only. In my time zone, it's like morning or morning to afternoon-ish. In my time zone, GST. Miguel, Laura, and Flo, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Your Discord link doesn't work? Wait, there's no way it doesn't work. You're kidding, right? Wait, then how did Mewtwo join the stream? The Discord server last time? Huh? Okay. Did it expire? But I set it as no expiry date. That's insane. Okay, wait, let me adjust it again. I'll adjust it. Hang on. I'll create a new one. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. Try this. I don't know if it registers or not. Does it work? Yeah, it brings me to Discord though. It works though, on my end. It looks like it works. Let me pin it. Replace pinned message. Same, it works on my end as well. Oh my god. Doesn't work huh? Because it allows anyone to enter the Discord server. Is it your Discord perms site? Because my Discord site works fine, I think. There's no problem on my side. That's weird. It can't be in the bottom blue box. It says invalid and expired. It can't be expired because I literally just copy it. Like I just generated a new one and it says never expired. Huh? Yeah, I just copy a new one. It's literally the same link. Yeah, I tried. Okay, I generate a new link. It looks exactly the same. Okay, I generate a new link. Try this one. It should work because it automatically. That's kind of weird because it automatically brings me to my Discord server. Is anyone else facing this issue? Cause yesterday it was fine. Cause Murto also joined the Discord server through that link, and it was fine too. My first time hearing this problem. Yeah, it was fine through. It's kind of crazy. Some Pete's did join yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's weird. It's okay now. I just opened the server in my notes app. Chrome doesn't work. Oh, okay. I thought something genuinely happened. Oh, I thought the server thing actually. Oh. Okay, so it's like a semi-bug thing. Server inconvenience, but it's a bug. No worries. As long as it's fine, that's all good. Okay. I thought it was like an issue. Oh, jeez. I was like, oh my god, it can't be an issue. I was about to like ask. I was about to ping the mods. I was like, mods, there's a bug issue. As long as that's fine. That's fine. It's all good then. Well, that is a nerd edit, just in case anything like this happens again. Yeah, that's true. I am AFK grinding on my streamer friends Terraria server right now. Well, I need to get the legendary enchant on the Terra Blade while I'm practicing my coding at the same time. Oh my god. That is insane. You're crazy. Why are you doing this? Yes, crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, I actually have to hop off right now. Yeah, I actually have to hop off right now. I actually done 50% of my stuff already. So I actually have to hop off right now. I will be ending off stream early today, as I mentioned before. I will be going off to rest early tonight because I have a huge early start tomorrow, or actually later today. So thank you all so much for coming today. A good stream. I hope it was productive for you as much as it was productive for me. Before we end up the stream, we will rate Alice today because Alice is streaming. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. My web browser just... Oh god. Oh god. Okay, there we go. We're back. Oh god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, oh god. My web browser just closed by accident. But we will be rating Alice since she is streaming as well, and she's playing Ender Magnolia. So it's a very chill game. It's actually a very chill game. Since she's streaming today, and just nice, I am streaming as well. Wait, hang on a second. There is someone else who's streaming. Let's see. Yeah, it's a chill game. I think it's a very nice game to watch as well, since it is a fun game. And yeah, we will rate Alice at the end of the stream. So if you like, please do stay to the end of the stream as we rate Alice. Thank you so much for coming and staying with me. I hope it was productive for you all as much as it was productive for me. Hopefully I get to see you on the next stream. My next stream is on my next stream is on... When is it? Friday, I think. I'm not streaming on Thursday, so... I will not be streaming on Thursday, so I'll be streaming on Friday. So if you play Monster Hunter Wilds, and you'd like to join us on Monster Hunter Wilds, and you have a copy of the game, it is an open lobby, so feel free to hop in if you like to play Monster Hunter Wilds. But yeah, you might see some familiar faces from Midnight, because I did tell them that I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Sure, yes. There will be a lot of screaming from me, because every time I play Monster Hunter Wilds, it is insanely crazy. It is chaotic as well. So yeah, I'll be playing Monster Hunter Wilds on Friday, and the stream time will be on 11 PM as per normal. So yeah, that is it for me tonight. I hope you all had a productive stream as I did, as I mentioned earlier. Thank you so much for coming. We'll be rating Alice at the end of the stream, so please stay to the very end as we rate Alice. She is playing Ender Magnolia. It is a very fun game. It's a chill game as well, so if you like to still stay productive, or feel free to look at the end around her stream. Please do say hi on behalf of me as well. I will also be looking in her stream while I rest, obviously. Yeah, that is it for me today. If it's morning, afternoon for you, I hope you have a lovely day ahead of you. If yeah, if it's in your nighttime, my brain's not brain clearly. If it's in your nighttime and you're heading out to bed, I have a good night's sleep, a good night rest. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you in the next stream, in your future stream ahead. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. Oh my god, my tea must fall. Spill over. Oh my god, English. Okay. Anyway, bye bye, everybody. Good night. Bye bye.